Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Koba here, and welcome back to more daily transfer news. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so for all these videos every single day, as well as, FIFA 16 content a little bit before FIFA 17 comes out, and obviously FIFA 17 content as well. Right, we're starting off anyway with Micah Richards. He's getting linked with a move to Sunderland. Apparently, David Moyes is a big fan of the centre-back, and apart from injuries, he didn't do, too bad for Aston Villa. Don't get me wrong, he was in a really bad team. And I think, Richards just needs to get some first-team football. He is a great player. I don't know why he stayed at Manchester City. He was never playing, and in the end, it pretty much ruined his career. He could have been fantastic. But anyway, he's got a chance to rebuild his career. Sunderland are readying a $5 million bid for his services from Aston Villa. So, would be a good chance to get back in the Prem, playing for a team that's now settled and, strong, and looks like it's going to build onwards. Next up is Matthew Debuchy. He was on loan at Bordeaux last season, and they're looking to make that deal permanent. They want to sign him from Arsenal for a permanent deal now. Obviously, Bellerin has kept Debuchy out of the Arsenal team now pretty much like the whole time. And it doesn't look like Debuchy's going to get back in at any point. Obviously, Arsenal signed Debuchy from Newcastle as a view to being the main right back, and ends up getting pushed to the sub bench and then out on loan. So he looks like he could be making a move back to France. One player who's not making a move is Raphael Varane. Obviously getting links with Manchester United, given the previous between him and Mourinho. They were really I'd say good friends. Mourinho was a real big fan of Varane and played him a lot in Real Madrid. Pretty much put him in the first team ahead of Pepe. And, there was rumours that he'd be going for him again to try and get him to Manchester United, which would be a sick partnership. Him and Barley would be amazing. But he has turned around and said he does not want to leave Real Madrid. He is happy where he is and has no intentions of joining Manchester United. Next up is Ben Chilwell. He's getting linked to, obviously, Liverpool a hell of a lot. However, obviously he's just rejected his contract offer from Leicester, so it kind of makes it a bit more real now that he may be leaving. Obviously, Liverpool have been interested for a long time, and they're already getting an £8 million bid for Ben Chilwell. Next up is Matic. He is looking like he is going to be the replacement for Paul Pogba at Real Madrid. Obviously, they are pretty much resigned to losing him. It's just trying to get the most money they possibly can. And they've already signed Higuain for the money that they'll get. So it's just a case of getting a replacement for Pogba now. And I think, the difference in the money between Pogba and Higuain is about 20 million. So they got about 20 million to basically splash out and get a new centre mid in replacement for Pogba. They obviously are naturally blessed for centre mids anyway. Juventus, they've obviously signed Pjanic. They have obviously got Marquisio, Sturaro, Pereira. They've got so many good players there. And it looks like they want one more, though, and that could be Matic. Next up is Joe Allen. Obviously, we covered this one recently about him, rumoured to be going to Stoke. They had a 30 million bid accepted, and he is now having the Stoke medical. Obviously, once a medical's done, it's pretty much a done deal unless, some drastic happens at the last minute. So it looks like Joe Allen will be a Stoke City player next season. Next up is Kieran Trippier even. He is wanted by Southampton. Obviously, he's the second choice right back at Tottenham. And from what I'm hearing, Yedlin is back with Tottenham. He's on the tour of the US, I believe they've gone to. So it looks like Trippier may be leaving for first-team football. Obviously, he moved there from Burnley and, was never going to be the first-team player unless Kyle Walker got injured. And obviously, Kyle Walker's doing so well, I just can't see any player ousting him from that position. Yedlin will probably be a backup player. So it looks like Trippier may make the move to the South Coast. Next up is Januzaj, another player getting linked with Sunderland now that they've got a new manager. Moyes will make contact with his old club, Manchester United, for a loan move for Januzaj, which could probably do him a hell of a lot of good. He's obviously not playing, went to Dortmund, didn't play. And, I think a team lower in the Prem that will play him is going to be just fantastic for him. And it makes sense. Obviously, Moyes knows him, so he's going to play him as well. It'd be a smart move for Januzaj to go to Sunderland on loan. Next up is a really strange one for this episode, and that is Rafael van der Vaart. Obviously, he's getting on a bit, there's no denying that, but Real Betis have turned around and said they don't need him anymore. He's basically surplus to requirements at their club. And the club that's coming in for them is Reading. Reading are actually going to go for Rafael van der Vaart. That'd be crazy if he goes to the Championship and plays for Reading. I think he could still do a job at a high level team, maybe not a top Prem team, but maybe a Prem team that just came up, i.e. Middlesbrough, for example. However, it looks like it's going to be Reading. Jaap Stam is obviously now the manager there, so obviously it's a bit of a Dutch connection. Next up is Gamiro. He's obviously getting linked to a move away from Sevilla, and apparently it's going to be to Barcelona. They are ready to have him as a backup striker. Apparently, Barcelona Sevilla have got an agreement, so it could see Gameiro go there. Obviously, a really, really good backup striker. Next up, Aubameyang. His future's finally being sorted. He's already come out and said, he won't be moving anywhere unless it's Real Madrid this season. He's very happy at Dortmund, and unless, as I say, Real Madrid come in for him, he's going nowhere. I think there was a story about his grandfather saying like he was going to play for Spain. That's what Aubameyang said to him, not for Spain, for Real Madrid, and that's apparently true. He's come out and reiterated them rumours that he is only going to go to Real Madrid if he does leave Dortmund. So unlucky Manchester City fans, looks like he's not going to you. Next up is Batafembi Gomi. Don't know where he's going, but he is apparently to be sent out on loan. I haven't actually seen any club being linked with him as in a loan move. And it's just a case of why would you let him go on loan? I think until he got injured, he was actually doing quite good for Swansea, and it's a bit of a shame for his career that he hasn't actually been the main striker there. And then finally, we went on Umar Niasse. He is a player that is going as well. He's gone on loan to Galatasaray. So that pretty much ends it. This is what the team would look like. Obviously, a few big transfers in there. And a few that aren't going anywhere, i.e. Varane is going absolutely nowhere. Not sure on Chilwell whether he will make that move to Liverpool. Not sure whether he'll even be first team. At the end of the day, Liverpool got Moreno. I'm not too sure Chilwell's a better player. I haven't seen too much of him. And then, obviously, a strange one with Gomi going. But Aubameyang is the big one. Unfortunately, Manchester City fans, it looks like he won't be playing his trade at the Etihad. As always, guys, if you did enjoy, please try and hit that 10-like figure. I think we hit it for one of the past videos, which I made up about. So let's try and hit it again. And I shall see you next one.